Hello there, welcome back to Stellaris and the Director of Banks. I am NeroBax, and today we're going to continue where we left off, which is basically just more kind of boring surveying and exploring right now. I'm tempted to actually restart this game due to the fact that I haven't actually found people, which is annoying, but another mummified pilot, tragic fate. I'm going to just go straight into pause mode here. I'm going to figure out what we got from the gaping maw, and once I've done that, I'm going to just wait until we get anything interesting happening. So I'll just keep on explaining the way I have been, and we'll see how things turn out. Okay, this is interesting. We just completed the map the stars thing, and instantly we get sentient AI. It's a dangerous and rare technology, seeing as we don't really have any AI, except for perhaps on our ships, which should make it a very dangerous tech, mind you. I don't think we actually have anything to fear. I think we can do this with the utmost, well, not completely problemless, but mostly problemless. And we'll slap down a, this is actually a bad place to slap down a research institute, because planetary modifier. But physics text is actually so rare that it's worth it. Let's just slap it down there. Research Institute will take us 2 years to finish, but it will give us a 10 flat research speed to our empire as a whole. So, no complaints from me there. And hilariously enough, we had just enough minerals to actually get that done. I swear, I found like 10 Neolithic, or how should I call this? Savages, while being off camera, or cutting out, call it whatever you want. And it's pissing me off, because I want primitives that I can study for research. They are the best. The best primitives are the primitives you can study. There, I said it. I'm a terrible, terrible person. But yeah, for now, I'm going to leave things as they are again. And tech-wise, these are the ones we have. I finished the 10% border increase, which was pretty decent. We're going to go with uplift. Oh. I need to figure out if I can use that on Stone-Age people. If so, I'm going to have a lot of fun. But I'm going to just wait for tech to finish, and then I'll be back with you guys.
Complete.
Uplift is done. Now I just need to go and find some savages to test it on. Meanwhile, we're going to manifest testing. Yes, we will. No mercy. Let's see here. I am going to wait until we actually find some Neolithics, I think, because finding Neolithics right now is like looking for hay in a haystack, and I don't like it. So I'll be back in a tiny bit. Meanwhile, we'll keep on building things. Another Gaia world? Did we just find 2 Gaia worlds close to each other? Oh, come on, game. Oh, you're just being mean. Yeah, there's 2 Gaia worlds literally a couple of systems over. That's interesting. But for now, though, we will just wait and build. Sorry to break in here, but I just find Viagra the planet. I'm not even kidding. So, Merga here is another Gaia planet that I just found. And it has the mineral rich modifier, more minerals of course, but it has atmospheric aphrodisiac. It puts people in the mood to reproduce. Are you kidding me? It also gives an ethnic divergence of plus 10%. But it's kind of in a perfect place to some degree. If I build this, I can probably get rid of Haneri, and I can place one probably up here in Ethin, or even the unknown 606 here instead. So in theory, it's a pretty good spot to build one. So with that in mind, Bax Prime, I will build a colony ship. And let's just send them fanatic materialists, because they are who we like. Now, I did finish the armor upgrade, and now we're upgrading so we can actually build spaceships. Sorry, not spaceship, battleships, the biggest, baddest ships. So that's decent. We still have a lot of things to upgrade though in this sector or area. Call it whatever you want. And I'm definitely colonizing Mercher, just because I think it could be fun. It might actually end up with me purging an entire planet that is mine, but that's sorry for another time. Also, the fact is, we found another moon impact, so why don't we just observe that while we're here. The gaping maw debris we're definitely going to research, but not anything else really. Let's see, what are you working on? Okay, per CAD, so let's just have you research the project, survey, and survey. So per CAD actually turned out to be a place with a lot of things. I'm tempted to set up a forwards base here, but I'm going to wait until we get Manifest Destiny to see just how much of an increase the border range is, because potentially I could place it even further ahead. Marco Polo, are you bored? Looks like you are. We do have some crystalline entities here and there, and I hate empty systems. I hate them for two reasons. First and foremost, no resource for me to exploit, but secondly, because it tricks me into using or checking again. So I need to build up Met Karash, but once I've done that, how have I not?
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Did we just find 2 anomalies? We did. How have I not surveyed this one? Marco, do it. Do it for the glory of the town. Do it before I go crazy. It's more like it. It's just so interesting how much shit that I actually find. And Marco Polo just found himself some more space amoeba. I guess that's the game's way of telling me research or survey what's in your borders first. But yeah, as I said, the plan was to split the fleet and assign a secondary leader here, most likely her. And I'm going to send this fleet down here. And the other fleet is going to be sent to most likely the new colony, but for now Hane will do. I need to get a construction ship. Hane does not even have a jump gate. Are we jumping from Bax Prime? Yeah, we're jumping from Bax Prime. Let's just stay in Bax Prime. It works. We do want you to stay in orbit though, which is decent. But yeah, we're going to keep on building. And just keep on building. We find a microsingularity. Okay, that's decent. Found a gigantic skeleton. We've already done one of those. It's basically something that's too big to be on the planet, but it's still on the planet, and it's a merger. Research the project, and then go to Tettle. Since it's close. So we're actually jumping from Bax, which just shows how far our wormhole drives will actually take us now. So that's kind of the benefit. Late game, they become the OP, I just jumped into your system from Ages Out card. You just activated my trap card. Yeah. It becomes that sort of thing, which is kind of OP to some degree. Especially if you know what you're doing. So we'll have to see how we want to handle that later on. For now though, I'm just checking to see that I actually get everything that I need to do done. Once we get our 20% border range increase, we'll probably grab some of these systems, which would be decent. So Marcas will not be moved in terms of a frontier base. Hanair will probably lose its use, and we can build one further forwards, which will be very helpful. Special project is complete. We watched the collision, got some physics points. Now, how are we doing with the... As you can see, we're currently working on the Research Institute. It's going to take a while to build, sadly. Construction ship, would that work? Oh, build those research stations, please. And I believe I said something to work here and some other place. Yeah. I need a research ship to go to the mall. Have I not one set up for that? I don't. Okay, so once that gigantic skeleton has been found survey data,
Construction complete.
Once the gigantic skeleton has been done, we're going to send these guys to Gaping Maw to solve that issue. Building complete. Oh, there we go. Border range plus 20%. Pretty nice increase. If we can get one more, I'm pretty sure we can get everything done. Core sector planets is nice, but we don't really need that right now. We still have one more planet to go on. Genetic modification. Oh, I wanted to get that. Upgrade of traits. Very nice. I know, I say by the start of every episode, I'm going to leave you guys alone and get some work done. But the thing is, there's just so much things happening in this game all the time that makes actually doing something like that kind of difficult. We haven't... Okay, so it tells us what's there, but we can't actually do anything, so it's lying to me then. Or worse, it has betrayed me. It betrayed my tiny trust. I don't know, we'll figure that one out. I need to survey this one though. And build here. So, which one was it? The one in Merga? Let's just wait until you're done with your giant skeleton. I love that she was a substance abuser and got minus 20 years to her lifespan, but she's still 91.
Special project complete.
Okay, so... yeah, it's a creature from another dimension. Keeping more, I need you to go there, research that, and survey the system. Finally. But yeah, I should start using this fleet to clear out some of the things, but I'm going to wait with clearing things out. 2 star systems with nothing next to each other. Oh, that's hilariously useless. I'm going to wait with clearing things out though until we get closer to the truth. But my other problem here is, as you can see, usually I have 30 or so coins to spare. We don't have any money to spare right now, and that's becoming a problem. So what we're going to do here is build power plants for the rest here, and we're going to have to most likely upgrade those power plants too. That should work out just fine. No, I can't upgrade that thing ever. That's fine. Anything to upgrade here? Not really. We did get the other upgrade done though. We can soon upgrade the planetary capital. But first, we need to go into our edicts list. Our policy list. Because we just got the... oh, I see. They don't appear in line. Well, that's fine. We're going to do map stars. More anomalies mean more chance of having something be better. First contact protocol, we could go aggressive there. Official intelligence, servitude, outlawed. Cannot build robots. Okay, so we can actually get rid of them with a law if things go bad. Native enlightenment, prohibited. Let's see here. Do we have anything other interesting that I want to change up? Nope. That will be it. And with that, I'm going back to my slowly trying to build things without constantly telling you guys stance. I'll be right back. We just completed 2-hour research, first and foremost sentient AI, but we also completed the trait research, and currently I'm just doing some simple things just to get them out of the way, really. So let's just get to the things that we will only do once, like the ocean world colonization. We'll only have to do them once, so we can get them out of the way. We could go for sentient combat AI. It's a rare tech, not a dangerous one, in theory. So we could use it to upgrade our combat computer, which is good. Barrier point defense, advanced combat roles for... basically what we're doing is we could do this, or we could just do both in once. I think for this time we're going to take the rare one, the rare tech first, then we can do the other one later. It's not really a big problem. We'll also soon get battleships, and as you can see the Merga colony has been set up, and I'm pretty sure destroying the Hanieri one wouldn't actually cause me any discomfort whatsoever right now, but I'm still not going to do it just to be safe. We're also losing a bit of money, but that's mostly due to the fact that we have a colony up and running. So we'll have to deal with that first and foremost. But with that in mind, I'm going to build, just actually get it out of the way, build a couple of wormhole stations. And I'm actually tempted to send this fleet back to Bax Prime, because I haven't actually had use for it yet. We haven't actually expanded anywhere down there, or down south, so we don't really need to have a fleet ready right now. We can just survey everything that isn't there, or isn't that, well, that, and then we can deal with that later. Now, I'm tempted to set up a forwards base here, but it's a little bit too close to where we already have. Taking Deramius here could probably be a better plan. It's much closer to the middle, but again, it's kind of, right now, with all the techs that we're currently gaining, and that we're getting to, we're getting them very quickly too. We found an Neolithic culture. Perfect. So, Stellar 1A is exceptionally rich in minerals. Minerals that are, unfortunately, of no use to us. However, science officer Peter Grasser believes that many elements in crust of stellar air can be transformed into potentially more useful forms through positron bombardment. The Marco Polo has requested the Directorate of Max Prime set aside 100 energy credits for the purpose of this project. No, we will not. Very well. Ready to deposit charges. We always wanted to blow our planet up. Let's do it.
Situation log updated.
We can do that one too. Now, let me see these guys. Interesting. Wait. Stop time. Nope. So I can't actually get those guys going because they're technically sentients. So I can't boost them, which is kind of sad, but to be expected. Now, what was I doing? Something about bombing a planet? Now, what are you doing after this? You're heading south. Okay, so how about you just ignore that, blow up the planet, and then we all live happily ever after. Except for the planet. Yeah, this is interesting. We've basically gotten everything inside our borders, but currently I just need to use these ships to boost myself a tiny bit. We are finding definitely some interesting areas, so I can't really say anything on that. We do have some enemies here though, but we can deal with that later on. Again, I really should just take this frontier base, Nushkaran, and just move it one step to the left to Paith, and that should be enough in theory to get those ones inside my borders, but we'll have to wait and see. I love that we actually call the Gaia planet Eden the aphrodisiac. Wait. Okay, so this is something else. It's a minerals. We just added the mineral modifier to the planet, which is plus 25. And I believe... Okay! That was worth it. A9 mining station. Holy shit. That's powerful. That's borderline abusable. We can also build battleships now, which is also very nice. Not as nice as all those things, but very nice. We could just go for battleship assembly yards, which will make building them quicker, but again, we do have a lot of time on our hands. We don't really have any enemies either, so I don't really need them. We'll rather go for upgrading our missiles. Jesus, I haven't never seen a +9 resource thing before.
Colony established.
That's insane. But we got Eden running now. So let's clear that one and that one. Let's just clear everything, actually. Let's build a frontier clinic here, and that should solve all our food issues. What else do we want to build? Nothing really. We can deal with that later. But yeah, Merga's given us a decent amount of progress here. I could probably build a frontier base. That's a little bit too far. That's a little bit too far to the right. I should just probably build one right here in this Discada to make sure I get everything with it. That could probably work. Build a research station there. And build... Ah, it's not inside my borders. It looks like it's inside my borders, so it should be inside my borders. They're lying. But yeah, let's just build that for now. And I'll go back to expanding the old-fashioned way, and we'll see what we end up with here. Wait a minute. But soon. Nifra should actually not be... I should be capable of destroying this one. This is kind of the thing you have to pay attention to. Oh my god, I might have made a terrible mistake. Oh, just barely. That was dangerous, but just barely I have everything that I built up inside my borders. So I sacrificed that frontier outpost, but since I had a plan close, I thought it would go well. And it did. Just about. It did go okay. So I can live with that. Ocean worlds are now colonizable, which is alright. Xenosu's targeted gene expressions. Trade points +1. Let's get that one. basically gene points will allow me to change my race in the future. I can show you how by entering my race, modify. Now we can add or remove trait points, or even change the preference of parts of my race to, for instance, if I find a planet now, that's pretty decent, I can modify a pop. Sorry, I can modify the pops on a planet. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. What this means is that I can colonize any world that I actually research now, and then just put a pop on it,
Complete.
force them to change, without losing any trait points. Huh.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
That's interesting.
Construction complete.
That's really interesting. For some reason we have full control of everything now. We found something we can build an observation post over, and it's not in our space. That's disappointing, but at least we found one more. It's been ages since we found anything like that close to our space, so I can live with that. Now, let's see here. We can't build there. Where can we actually build? I can build here, so let's just start building research stations. And we'll deal with things as we go. Now, I'm tempted to build one in the Cedar, because I think I can build one probably here then, and it would still connect. Found another alien moral. Build around the gaping maw. You know what? I'm going to send you to build down here, and we're going to start building around the. Oh, observation post. What did I miss? Some people here. Mathene. What the hell are these? They are Iron Age civilization. Okay, that's decent enough. But I'll build again. I'll just try and build the area up a bit, and I'll be back in a little bit. So our first scientist actually died. The substance abuser has fallen, sadly. We're finding up unexpected activity on a surface here, so let us research that one. Now, sadly, she died while in charge of a ship, so we need a new recruit. And sentient AI assistant. Okay, we're going to do that. We are going to keep you on charge until you regain skill level 5. And then you're probably going to be good enough that we can put you... Did I not assign you? There we go. The AI assistant is a really good perk, by the way, because it basically boosts research speed, survey speed, everything. And what we're going to do now with the Salvatore Valeri, we're going to use him and his sentient AI assistant to basically boost research or survey until it's level 5. And then we're going to put him in charge of one of the research categories to speed up research even further. So that should work out molto bene. For now, however, I'm back to surveying and building. We finished our target gene expression research, and we now need to find a new one. Sadly, it doesn't seem like any of these are actually really good. On the other hand, I did buy another science ship, because really we have so much to survey and so few ships. It's painful, really. But what I probably should do is actually build another, building ship, and set up an outpost down here, and potentially another one out here, because that should give us most of the area. But this one has another sentient AI assistant. So once we get both of these guys to level 5, Salvatore is now currently level 2. Once they're level 5, they'll add an extra 20% on top of everything else. Basically, you get the bonus for level 5, which is 10%, another 10% bonus from the AI. So it'll basically be among the same speed that Lena Wolf has now. And we can get that for basically everything. So that will work out just wonderful for us. Now we get kind of missiles in 2 months, so I'm going to wait for that. This is a weird system. I can't build here. It says that we have an inter-level low, but we have surveyed it, which is what makes it so weird. We set up another observation post. We're going to go with aggressive observation. Once these guys reach the space age, we're going to bomb them into oblivion anyways. Uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisit. A surface littered with tall sand tabs carved for some mineral, not native to the planet. Evidently placed there by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. Well, we can make digital reproductions widely used within or widely available in an empire, or they're beautiful. Let's try that and see what happens.
Hostile fleet.
No, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope.
Research complete.
Crap, that was a bad idea. We are xenophobes, not xenophiles. Never doing that again. I'm taking the science next time. I'm going to be a science file, if that's a thing, if that's a word. God damn it. That was not part of the plan at all. I'm very disappointed with myself, but we got the quantum missiles. Ship hull points is a very good tank. We'll probably take that one. Swarming missiles. No, thank you. Broad cannon. We'll take the ship hull points boost. Should be a decent enough one. And with that said, what we're going to do now is just take this sheep, destroy that enemy there, whatever it is. Keep on serving and building, and see if we find anything interesting. Hopefully another race. Our sentient combat AI is now finished. And we can focus on something else. Probably wormhole generation, to be honest, but power plants is also a very nice thing to have. So I think out of these choices, we'll go with the power plant upgrade. We could also go with quantum states or quantum physics lamp for upgrading our quantum theories.
Found.
We're finding a lot of anomalies too right now, which is pretty good. Our science student is 2.5 years old, so he's doing well as well. But right now we're not really doing much. I'm using my fleet now for mostly just removing crystalline entities. We found more of them in Karas. That's interesting. We haven't actually jumped to the system yet. This one is also one we can build up, and I'm just looking for border upgrade tech within the green one, because you can get quite a lot of those. So we're looking for something good. We are going to translate that explore text. I can't remember what it actually did, but it's probably good. I need to just do all of these. Honestly, I should just get a couple science ships to just do those, get them out of the way. They won't pass, or they won't just vanish because of time though, so that's good. Crystal Codex? The Miller Cluster is a holographic record. Multi-sided, many-edged, and transcludent. It remains secure in a noble tractor beam, but our expert will need time to decode its contents. Special project has been issued to expedite this project.
Log updated.
Nobel, research that please, and then finish servicing the system. I haven't seen that one before. It's an interesting one.
Log updated.
Now, our ships did take a tiny bit of damage. Signing ship, the Jaeger, is in Ushkaran. I'm tempted to send you north because we have a lot of things to study here in the north. So, no, do you know what? I'm going to send you on a long list because I believe you're level 5. Yes, you are. You're going to research every single one of the projects that we have found and that we can do. It's the Jaeger, isn't it? That one. Nice. Do that one. Do that one. And finally... Oh, that was the final one. Well, just do that and I'll be happy. I think. I promise. Found an anomaly. Change to be the Gracier. Have him research it. They'll basically go and research it and then start doing other things. So it's not really a very bad thing to just have it done, because what basically happens is that galactic compact. Okay, so I think I just ended up in a very unpopulated place in space, because this is weird. The holographic data documents the terms and conditions for a trilateral trade treaty between 3 major alien powers that once dominated the quadrant of the galaxy. Context eludes us, and details are meaningless, but Science Officer Julian also feels that this will prove invaluable to improving our ability to communicate with the alien forces. Statecraft. Reach your speed, statecraft plus 10%. Fascinating. In theory, I should probably put him in charge of these things, but for now, that does not matter. Construction ship is done there. I do have a ton of shit for you to do. So worry not, my friend. We have a lot of you to do. So basically, as you can see, Mineral-wise, unless you go full-on, build everything everywhere, you can live very well if you're between 70 and 80, up to 100. So, minerals are important in the beginning, but once you get past a certain point, unless you're going to fight everyone every time, you don't need much more than 100 at any given time in game.
Situation log updated.
Because you just have so much space, usually. I guess with a smaller galaxy you kind of need more. That's actually the funny part. With smaller galaxy you might need more, simply to handle the sheer size, if you will. So it's kind of a weird compromise, actually. I'll have to test that out later. But we still have a few places to investigate, though, still, in the south. Meldus is done with whatever he was building. Need to build that one. And that one. Did we just find 2 Betharian stone in the same system? Oh my lord. This is, that's beautiful. Because power, again, power is kind of hard to come by. I'm not joking when I'm saying this. Late game power is literally the key to doing anything you want. And right now, we have control over 2 more Betharian stones. We're going to build 2 Betharian power plants here. And they're going to do our bidding nicely. So, with that said, we just find some more ancient mining drawings. Okay, go and deal with them. You will jump back, which is fine. And the thing is here, in theory, I could actually end up building another colony in the near future. So hopefully I won't have to, but... Okay, we've actually... I hate systems with nothing in them, because you never know if you actually served them or not. That's the problem. Where did we find an alien? In bush? So much to do. Too little time. I'll end it here. We'll continue next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, and the goddamn hiccups. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Sorry.